Today I want to talk about the verse Isaiah 40:31, and again that word wait just pops up. It says, "But those who wait for the Lord, who expect, look for, and hope in him, shall change and renew their strength and power. They shall lift their wings and mount up close to God, as eagles mount up to the sun. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint or become tired." Is in the waiting. But those who wait for the Lord shall change and renew their strength. Is as you wait on God that the perspective shifts, that you get this strength and this power that comes from him alone because he's filling you up. Instead of striving and going after something in our own strength and our own energy, trying to tackle it, get it done, and make it happen, God says, wait. Just wait, and as you wait, you will rise up on wings of an eagle. You will run and not grow weary, walk and not be faint. Do you hear it? It's in the waiting. It's in the waiting on him, waiting on his steadfast character, saying, God, I know who you are. I wait on you. I trust you. And as you wait and as you trust, he promises to raise you up on eagle's wings, to give you a perspective of this storm that you can't see walking through it. But as you wait on him, you'll get a fresh perspective. You'll rise above the storm. You'll see it from his angle. You'll get eyes of faith that say, guess what? God's at it again. God is at it again. I choose not to be a victim of my circumstances. I choose to be an overcomer and see that this is just another comeback story. This is just another part of my story that's going to define me and make me into all that God has called me to be. So in the waiting, even when it's hard, even when it hurts, even when I don't want to, just like a child waiting, I surrender. I raise the white flag and I say, God, I choose to wait because I trust you, and because your power, your energy, your strength running in and through my being, lifting me up above the storm is what I want. I don't want to operate in my own power. I don't want to try to figure this out. I don't want to lose wasted energy fearing and fretting and having anxiety over something you already know the outcome of. God, I trust you. So I choose to wait in this moment, knowing that at a moment's notice you can lift me above it all and give me a perspective that is greater and higher than any of my circumstances. I choose to wait. I choose to trust. Will you choose to wait on the one who loves you, adores you, sees you, who saw your storm before you ever knew it was coming, who sees the finish line of this storm, who knows what's coming out of this storm? Will you choose to trust him? Will you choose to wait and let him lift you up? Will you get his eyes for your circumstances today? So that instead of fast forwarding through them, hoping that somehow they just kind of fly by and you just get past the season and then, whew, you can take a breath again, like in the waiting, will you get his eyes for it? Will you allow him to stretch you and grow you and strengthen you for his kingdom purpose so that the next person can be reached and loved on and experience Jesus because you waited, because you let God fill you up instead of being filled up by the world? Fill up in him right now. Meditate on his goodness. Meditate on his truth. Stand in his faithfulness and become a steadfast version of you, not because you have anything to give, but because he's got everything to give, and you can trust him.